Good morning. It is May 6th, 2019, Monday. What's Murder of the Monday? And today's is attraction. So this is very basic in what it says. Riches are shy and timid. They have to be attracted. Yes. There's a Jim Rohn line that says, in order to get what you want, or if you're going to attract it, you must become attractive. Which, in turn, he's kind of talking about value to the marketplace. And I always say they're going to be attracted as it says in this card. I always say, if you chase the money, you will never have the money. Because you are so focused on money, you're so focused on the byproduct, that you're never focusing on yourself or the task or the job, the relationship, whatever it is. If you're not focused on making that better, because riches or cash flow is a byproduct of your skill set. It is not something realistically attainable, and it's not even tangible. It always flows, it always transacts, it always passes through, unless you own the gas company and you got your own water and you make your own electricity. You're always going to be paying somebody something. So if you refine your skills, they will get to a point that they're elevated, which in turn you have a value, which translates to someone else paying you a monetary cost for your value. So this doesn't say it, but attraction is what you want to do for riches. But in order to do that, the best thing to do is don't chase the money. I know people that have quit jobs that paid them big money to go after something that they felt more in tune with, that they enjoyed more, that they had a better life with, and fulfilled themselves that way by building upwards. Those that say, I'm moving from this job to this job because it pays me more, it usually ends in disaster. It usually doesn't end well. Unless it's in something you already love and someone else is paying you more, more or less in the same job field, sure. But if you're this is especially prevalent, I feel, here in my local area, that, I get paid this much an hour, but I'm going to go here because they pay blah, blah, blah an hour. And that just sort of continues. I was kind of that way when I got here. And weirdly enough, out of all the skills that I built, the current position and job that I have pays me more than any other job. The difficulty of the job isn't hard, but it is something that you have to stay on top of. But I love the job. And I get paid very rewardingly for it. So that's kind of building the value. And here's the key thing for everybody. Building value takes time. There is no shortcut around building value. Now, the harder you work, in other words, the more hours you put in, you can shortcut this. They say the 10,000 hour rule of mastery. If you do something for 10,000 hours, it's considered mastery. But if you break that down, that's a lot of hours. To do that, it's going to take you a minimum amount of time. Obviously, the earlier you start, the better. But the more time you put into it, the faster that will happen. If you're putting in an hour a week and you're wondering why you can't build your value better, it's an hour a week. At 10,000 hours or 10,000 weeks, I don't even know what that is. What is that, like 100 years? It's ridiculous. It's actually, what would that be? 52 hours a week? Or 52 hours a year, rather, excuse me. So every 2 years is 100 hours. So every 10 years is 1,000 hours. Yeah. Take you 100 years. That's ridiculous. Stupid. But if you put in an hour a day, that might be a little better. But yeah, riches are shy and timid. They have to be attracted. But don't chase them. That's the key thing. Do not chase it. There is no get rich quick scheme. There is no, don't follow infomercial logic of, hey, follow this and in 30 days you'll have rock hard abs, or in 30 days you'll be a day trader that makes millions. Don't be allured by that. But take that same, interest and invest it in time to what you're doing. And before you know it, you're just going to do it. It's not even going to be a thought. You're just going to start doing it all the time and you'll see it. But the first, I would say it depends on the person, but in between 30 and 90 days are easily the hardest to maintain that. And then afterward, it just happens. You just do it. But attraction, must be attracted. Don't chase the money. Be more valuable. Those are all the key things of this. So I hope this makes sense. With that being said, like, subscribe, and share if you can. I will see you guys tomorrow on the Tuesday, and appreciate everything.